Monday to Tuesday, you don't have any fun. From Wednesday to Thursday, just gonna out for a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church.
Put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Stop the things you do. What's up? I ain't lying. I can't stand. Woo! No running around. I can't stand. No put me down. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, yeah. Stop the things you do. What's up? I ain't lying. I love you. I love you. I love you anyhow. I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. I'll put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is another edition of My Night Out Radio. This is your host, DJ Psycho Eddie. In studio with me this week, as always, the Robin to my Batman, Tony Jones is here.
Now, Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 at one point had actually considered covering that song, but I humbled myself and realized that nobody could pull it off like Screamin' Jay.
Well, Screamin' Jay was the original in 1953. He recorded this, but it was not released until 1956. This track is one of the most covered songs, seconded only by like the Beatles with Yesterday. But this is one of the most covered songs ever recorded. I mean, a song from the mid-'50s, you have Marilyn Manson covering it. You have country bands covering it. This is, without a doubt, it's also the one that turned me on to music because you just don't hear stuff like that. Back in 1956, when this song was released, they actually banned it in the United States because of sexual overtones from all the grunting. And that was actually kind of laid back. Screamin' Jay Hawkins, originally Jalacey J. Hawkins, he did Little Demon, which was another great song. He had 4 or 5 albums that just hit after hit after hit. You don't hear him anymore because no one, like you said, no one is really ready to do all that grunting
and there were a few different Screamins, if I can remember. There was Screamin' Lord Such, then there was another Screamin', but Screamin' Jay kind of takes the cake, in my opinion.
They were moaning out loud at best. Now, a funny story with that take, the song we just heard, that version, they were drinking. As all good stories start, there was alcohol involved. And once they released it, he actually had to go back, listen to it, and relearn because he did not remember recording that song. So he had to go back and relearn it all again. I'm going to cut my talking short. I don't even think I'm going to be talking about food this week, which is a blessing to my waistline, even though I do have plenty to talk about with that, because I've got a bunch of music that I just want to get to. And this week we are doing all covers, with the exception of Screamin' Jay, which is just awesome. We're just going to hop right into the music again. Johnny Cash. He did a cover of a Nine Inch Nails song called Hurt. It's not the traditional, hey, do you mind if I do a cover of your song? Trent Reznor actually approached Johnny Cash to do the cover of this song. It was just...
I think in the, if I remember correctly, in the opinion of a lot of music geeks, and this whole album for Johnny Cash, not too long before he passed away, was all covers. And this is one of the tracks on there, 2 tracks on there, where people actually think that this cover is better. I mean, it's, of course, up to your individual taste, but a lot of people think that this cover is better than the actual song,
yeah, better
Hurt.
than the original. There is that. Also, this was actually the last song that was recorded. 7 months after the video for this song was recorded is when Johnny Cash passed away. And then in 2007, when the house that they filmed the video in, was actually Johnny Cash's house and museum, burned down in 2007. Right. So you can't even go and check out the house or museum anymore. So the song, as you heard, was Johnny Cash, Hurt. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to My Night Out Radio.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the air, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
You stay the hell away from me, you hear?
I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the air, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again,
okay. 'Cause I'm leaving you tomorrow. You see, just me, girl, you know it's an okay. Oh, you see a bad soul and Barbara. Whoa, this one easy. It's like Sunday morning, yeah, yeah. This one easy, yeah. It's like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be freezing all the things I do alright. I wanna be free, just me. Whoa, whoa, baby. It's not easy. It's like Sunday morning. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. It's like Sunday morning.
All right, that was a live version of Faith No More covering the Commodores' Easy Like Sunday Morning. Before that, we heard Johnny Cash covering the Nine Inch Nails song Hurt. One thing I did want to bring out, but I didn't before because, well, I'm just not with it today. I did mention Johnny Cash died 7 months after recording the video of this. However, his wife, June, passed away only 4 months after that. So it was only a matter of 3 months between June and Johnny passing away. And there are a lot of rumors of that video just alluding so much to Johnny Cash's failing health. Getting back to Faith No More, again, if you ever watch the video on this, and there are 3 different versions of this song. One has a longer guitar solo. One has a little more colorful language. It's just... You know, the Commodores, Motown Records, it's just one of those, easy like Sunday morning, man. You're just chilling out, relaxing. But I think we're going to turn up the pace just a little. We're going to go to another song, and actually we're going to do 2 songs here again. First one's going to be a cover of a Bob Seger tune. Most of you have already heard this one, I would assume, but you have to do it in a cover show. Turn the Page from Metallica. It's all about... Well, when you're on the road, and Tony, you probably can vouch for this, you walk in after a show, you're all sweaty, dressed like a clown. Oh, wait, no, that's me. And when you walk into a restaurant, a truck stop or whatever, and you just look like hammered crap.
So back in my day, I toured all over the East Coast doing wrestling, and then a few years later, I toured all over the East Coast doing music. And a lot of times I would go back to the same locations where I did a wrestling show a year before. Now I'm here doing music and run into a lot of the same people at truck stops and stuff. And, yeah, I mean, this is like the trucker road warrior anthem. And a lot of people like the Metallica version better than the actual Seger version.
Yep. Well, the video of this was only played once on MTV. Once, maybe twice. But what happened was, the people that get offended at everything, because they have a former porn star as the main character of the video, and they showed her, she was a stripper during the day, at night she was a prostitute, making ends meet to take care of her kids, which, no one can fault her for that. However, it shows one of the Johns, as being a prostitute, beating the crap out of her, which I do not condone. However, this is part of the video. And the people who complain about everything complain that it showed, it was too real for them. And MTV bowed to their wishes and took it off the air after only like 1 or 2 plays. So this, without further ado, Metallica, Turn the Page.
On a long and lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out as you can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours, there's nothing much to do. And you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. There I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. So you walk into this restaurant, all strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you, as you're shaking up cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Yeah, most times you can't hear 'em talk. Other times you can, on the same old cliches. Is it woman? Is it man? And you always seem outnumbered. Don't dare make a stand. Make your stand. Now here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, I'm playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try and give away. Sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. What she said.
That was Seasons After, Cry Little Sister. Sounds familiar. You probably saw it or heard it on the Lost Boys soundtrack. That was originally by Gerard McMahon. Now, that song, along with all the songs, there's a little controversy attached to that. When you listen to the words, the holier-than-thou people, the people that are trying to find fault with everything, always interpret that song as a song about incest. However, Gerard McMahon, who actually wrote the song, said he wanted it, and this is an actual quote, he wanted it to be about the longing for a family from a rejected youth's perspective. So, as a young kid looking for acceptance in his own family. Where they're getting the other translation from, I have
people
no
are perverts.
I know. It's the ones that always trying to do things that are, the holier than thou is the only way to describe it. They always twist things the wrong way. You just live and let live, accept it for what it is, and shut the hell up. Well, speaking of shut the hell up, I've been doing that far too long tonight. I've been relying on the music. So I got to tell you a few things. Number one, if you're looking for up-to-date information, you're in the wrong spot. But you do want to go to MyNightOutRI.com. We have a lot of upcoming events. posted there. If you want to help promote yourself, whatever, hit us up. Definitely want to send me an email if you have requests, if you want to hear something, you want to be part of the show, you want to send me music to be part of the show. MyNightOut Radio at Verizon.net. Facebook /MyNightOut. Twitter, Instagram, look up either DJ Psyco Eddie, myself, or MyNightOut RI on Twitter. Hit us up, send us a message. We will definitely get back to you, even if the answer is no sometimes. No, I had some people send me music which I just can't play. I think the first 3 words were F-bomb, F-bomb, F-bomb. So, you can't do that stuff. If you're going to send me music, 2 requests, make sure it's, radio friendly and MP3 format is recommended. It's much easier for us to get it into the system. Couple of things I have to bring up. The last time I was on the air, I kept talking about Freak Fest, and the tour package that they booked was going to be huge. Well, I couldn't tell you because they didn't announce it yet, but now I can tell you. Soulfly is coming to Freak Fest 7. Along with Suffocation, Battlecross, Abnormality, Lottie Kong, Death Wish, Swarm of Eyes, On Your Deathbed. And these are just some of the people. I mean, people that have been here on this show. Whiskey Fire is going to be there. Omega Rain, Breeding Mortality. Not to mention Doc Finnegan's Sideshow Circus, or Circus Sideshow. Our friend Seth Carney, the American Madman, is going to be there. Circus Dynamics, The Bearded Lady. Crimson is going to be one of the ringmasters. Gorax the Snake Charmer, which is the one I have problems with.
Now, I hear just today, in conjunction with our friends over at Bonehead Wings Bar, there's going to be a fire-eating contest. Not the kind of fire you light with a lighter, but a hot wing eating contest.
That's right. It's a $10 to get in. As many hot wings as you could stuff down your pie hole.
BYOTP, bring your own toilet paper.
Yeah. You're going to need one of them sprayers, pressurized sprayers, because the paper will just burst. Because they got some pretty hot friggin' wings over there. So that's something you definitely want to check out. That's going to be on April 30th. Number 2, but I have to, actually, number 2 and 3. March 18th is the Liberty Drinks. Libertarian, yeah, you're going to have to take this one, Tony. I'm just a little stumbling over my tongue on that
well,
one.
I used to number them, so it would be Liberty Drinks number, whatever, but I actually lost track of how many Liberty Drinks have happened, so we're just calling this one Liberty Drinks until we can get the abacus out and do the math. But yeah, kind of a laid-back networking night. Unfortunately, our last home, Manchester 65, is no longer with us, but the show must go on, as the old saying goes, so we've moved the party on over to the Fat Squirrel for Liberty Drinks.
And I have to tell you, I was asked to do a cross-sectional playlist because there's going to be older people, younger people, guys, girls, all different walks of life. So if you come down, there is going to be quite a variety of danceable music. You doesn't have to dance to it, but if you want to, you can. Otherwise, just really good music. That's on March 18th. However, March 19th is, again, at FET Music Hall. We're doing the Providence Tattoo and Music Festival. That's actually sponsored by Bonehead Wings.
Are you going to be alive by the time we get to do this broadcast 1 week from tonight? Because you're back-to-backing Liberty Drinks with the show the next day. I mean, you might as well just crash in the city, I'm assuming.
No.
Sleep in your truck.
Fortunately for me, I have my wifager, half-wife, half-manager. Well, she is also my designated driver. By the end of the Tattoo and Music Festival, I will be pretty much dead. So this week I have to work on music for the show because otherwise I am not going to be able to pull this one out on a bet. In fact, you'll be lucky if I'm walking. They're probably going to have to carry me in here.
Maybe we can get George Garner in with us next week to kind of help lighten the load for everybody.
Oh, no, it's probably going to be a full hour of music, kind of like what I was trying to do today. But, I just felt like talking for a few seconds. But as you said earlier, the show must go on. We're going to do some more music. Yeah, we're going to do another cover. Like I said, the whole night's going to be covers. This is a cover of a Prince song by the Foo Fighters. It's actually one of the better songs. It does have a really good sound to it. The name of the song is Darling Nikki. It was off the Purple Rain album. It's the Foo Fighters. We'll be back in a minute.
Sex fiend. I met her in a hotel lobby, masturbating with a magazine. She said, how'd you like to waste some time? And I could not resist when I saw little Nikki cry. She took me to a castle and I just couldn't believe my eyes. She had so many devices, everything that money could buy. She said, sign your name on the dotted line. The lights went out and Nikki started to cry. Castle started spinning, or maybe it was my brain. I can't tell you what you did to me, but my body will never be the same. Love it, we'll kick you behind. She'll show you no mercy, but she'll show you how to grind. Woke up the next morning, Nikki wasn't there. I looked all over and all I found was a phone number on the stairs. It said, thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you wanna grind.
That was Pennywise, Hotel California, covering the Eagles from 1977 off the New Kid in Town album of Asylum Records. Before that, we heard Foo Fighters, Darling Nikki, covering Prince from 1984 on the Purple Rain album. I got to say hello to a few people. Adam from Warwick, Todd from Providence, Karen from Syracuse. Thanks, guys, for tuning in and getting in touch with me. I also want to say thank you. I had two guys down here yesterday, James and Tom. They both came into the palatial RI Free Radio studios. I can't even say that with a straight face. However, they did raid the hell out of the free table that we have here in studio. By the way, if you're in the University of Maine, hello, you're going to see a bunch of our stickers because I handed them probably a good 100 stickers just for RI Free Radio and MyNightOut Radio.
You know, and that's one of the things that we have going on compared to others around is that when you see Ed or I or a few of the different folks here at Rhode Island Free Radio out and about, which I was looking at the calendar, and the calendar is getting mighty packed up between now and like June or July, and even in Paracon is in July, right?
Paracon's in July. I'm going to be at the a car show in Dayton, Massachusetts towards the end of July. I've got two things in August. In fact, we got another car show in May.
That's
in,
right.
Worcester.
Going to see our friends up in Worcester. Well, when you see us out and about, chances are we have free stuff for you. Like my pockets are just lined with stuff that is free, and that pins and stickers. Other groups out there charge for these things, not us. We just
shameless self-promotion. Yeah. It costs, I don't know how much because I really don't pay attention when I buy stuff. But I bought last time I bought it was like 2,000, 3,000 stickers, and I'm just handing them to everybody. You want stickers? Hit me up with an email and a mailing address, and I'll send them to you for MyNightOut Radio and even some Rhode Island Free Radio stuff. You just got to hit me up, mynightoutradio@verizon.net.
And if you're a band or a musician or a group out there that's making your own merchandise, keep Ed and I in mind when you print off T-shirts, 3X or 4X, please.
Or you can go to REI and get a black pup tent. We'll just cut the arm and neck holes ourselves.
Who's your tailor, Omar?
Got a band coming up now. I stumbled across them, really, as I was doing my infinite amount of research on useless stuff. I stumbled across a psychobilly band from Italy. Now, you're not going to be able to tell they're from Italy because they do actually, when they're singing, you can't really tell. They're not singing in Italian; they're singing in English. And
I've talked about that before. Either it was the shows kind of blur together. I think it was on my show. We're friendly with some bands that are from Germany and Japan and Italy in this case. And what they do is they record their album once in their native tongue, then they record it again in English. And sadly, their English is better than some of the people that are on this very radio station.
So without further ado, we're going to have Evil Devil from Italy covering Madonna. The name of the song is La Isla Bonita. We'll be back in a minute.
Last night I drank on San Pedro, just like a little girl, got to the sun, younger with eyes like the desert. It always seemed like yesterday, not far away, something's going to hide a place, all I've got to what I'm afraid. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Tropical, the highland place, all of you to what I'm free. This is where I love to be. Love is la bonita. Hey, and when the summer made, there's someone sits so high, I come up here, you say my eye, your Spanish lullaby. Hey, tropical, the highland place, all of you to what I'm free. This is where I love to be. Love is la bonita. Hey, and when the summer made, there's someone sits so high, I come up here, you say my eye, your Spanish lullaby. Hey.
That was Twisted Sister, Leader of the Pack. That's right. They did a rousing rendition from the Shangri-La's 1964 song. I don't know. D. Snyder, I think that might have been a low point in his career. I couldn't tell you. But, I kind of liked it. However, everyone else in the room is kind of got that sourpuss look.
D. Snyder's at a lot of the same conventions that we go to, and I heard he's a really nice guy.
Well, I've had the opportunity to talk to him once or twice, and he's always a nice guy to me when I talk to him. But, there are some people that, you just can't get along with people. But that being said, don't forget, May 1st, we have the Big Burger Blowout coming up. You want to get your tickets for that. If you don't have your tickets to the Cupcake Challenge, well, you're out of luck. It is sold out. I'm going to touch upon a few things that I did over the week because, well, I can. This is going to be the food segment. I'm saving it to the end so, Tony, you don't get starving.
I have a boiled dinner boiling at home right now. Corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, Oh, yeah. So you think I'm farting now. Wait until I pound that thing down.
Thankfully, I will not be with you until next Sunday.
By the way, we as a style choice here, we have decided when we have bad meals not to come on here and dog people. So I won't name the restaurant by name. However, I'm on a diet, so I allow myself one good meal a week. I had my one good meal, and the meatballs literally tasted like dirt. And it was more than one of them. Like you took a handful of dirt from the parking lot and ate it.
So you had the magic meatballs.
So that was my good meal this week, was crap.
We'll talk about that off the air. I do have to say, though, because we didn't have a show last week, I got a bunch of places, so I'm just going to graze over them quickly. Doherty's Lakeside, the Crybaby Burger.
Which, by the way, for all our friends in the hospitality industry, they're hosting a job fair tomorrow trying to staff the new restaurant down there.
Yeah, very good food there. The Crybaby Burger, they try to pass it off as being extremely hot, medium heat at best. But other than that, the burger was excellent, perfectly cooked. The fries are excellent. Of course, the beer, you got so many different choices. It's well worth going there. However, one suggestion, if you're going to put something on the last call side of the beer list or, the keg's about to tap, give us a discount. We'll drink them quicker. Just throwing that out there. La Arepa in Central Falls, Pawtucket area. I got the exact same meal because it was just that good. I'm going to really screw up the name, but it's Criollo Pabellon. 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 Yeah, the meat just falls apart. It's all shredded pork, beef, whatever it is.
Mystery meat.
It could have been a shoe. If it tastes that good, I will give him my sneakers. I don't care. The food was just that good.
Rub on these.
Of course, the ubiquitous Gels, the hot wiener omelet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. It was so good. I can't say enough about it. In fact, today, we even stopped at Four Brothers Pizza in North Kingston. I got the Crazy Eddie burger. Fried egg on top, onions, cheese, excellent. My niece was sitting across the table from me, so I stole a little bit of her Hawaiian pizza. Again, you can't say enough about it. The place just rocks. And it's not that bad price-wise either. So if you're in the North Kingston area, you definitely want to take a swing by Four Brothers Pizza. It's right on Route 1 if you can't miss it. Well, I think we can get to our last song here. It's been great having you guys. If there's a band out there that wants to get their music on the air with us, send it to me. Email it to me. MyNightOutRadio@Verizon.net. Or just send me a link to your Bandcamp or what have you, and I'll download it. I am not afraid to buy music at this point. That's why I can play the stuff I do because, well...
There's many musicians out there that get to eat this week because
hey,
Eddie went on and bought their download.
There's a difference between a sandwich and a handwich. That means that extra $1 to buy the loaf of bread.
Ice soup.
But we're going to get out of here with a band that I've loved ever since the first time I saw them. And they're covering another band that I just really love. The band they're covering is Alice Cooper. The name of the song is School's Out. The band that's covering it is Guar. I just love these guys, man. Definitely want to check them out. They're retooling now because, he died. I'm sad about that, but I can't wait to see what the new lineup is. We're leaving here with Guar. Thank you for listening, everybody. My Night Out Radio. Have a good night.
Schools out all summer. Schools out forever. Schools been blown to pieces. Yeah. Detectors. We can't even smoke in the parking lot. Schools out all summer. Schools out forever. Schools out for summer. Schools out completely. For summer kiddies. I never went to school. If I did, I would have majored in killing.